Today's update video, and then this is tropical storm. This is not tropical. This is Hurricane Hilda here. It's weakened somewhat. The Hurricane Hunter aircraft. Let me describe the last 24 hours. I was expecting the Hurricane Hunter aircraft to find winds around 70 to 75 knots. Now that seemed reasonable. But I will admit I was surprised in that fact that on the first pass, the SFMR, the highest SFMR was 90 knots. And this 90 knots SFMR, the drops on data support about 86 knots. With undersampling, considered a little bit more unusual because the system is this much. Normally these kind of things are kind of built at least somewhat for undersampling, but considering it more unusual, there's an intensity of 90 knots was awarded by the CPH. Intensity of 90 knots should have been awarded by CPH maybe 95. And a pressure of around like somewhere in the 960 millibars-ish. The CPH did what they did best and gave you some like a totally bizarre intensity of 85 knots, which was the current. So they pretty much kept last night's intensity. They lowered it to 80 knots, even though they should have gone up, probably back up to 85 knots after this morning's aircraft data. But of course the CPH didn't. And they kept the system in 80 knot hurricane out the 21Z advisory. Here's Hilda. You can see it's starting to shear, starting to take a toll on it. I mean, it's not looking terrible. The eye was trying to actually reappear for the first time in quite a long time. Just because of the way the shear is affecting it, it's kind of tilting the whole cloud top. So it's kind of allowing the overshot cloud tops to now be sheared away from the system, allowing you, giving the eye a chance to briefly make a comeback. And obviously we're short on the eye. And now the eye is going to be overshot by these cold cloud tops over here. And just still a decent CDO after, even though shear's steadily picking up. I mean, wind shear's actually at pretty extreme levels, but since this is associated with a 222 SAP, that can't allow for the system. These kinds of systems tend to retain their deep convection, even though it's still not true. They just tend to take on a sheared appearance, but the 222 likes to enhance the deep convection. I mean, you can see here, I'm using some black to black, and you can see it still looks decent. You can still see a decent area of cold, medium, gray cloud tops. Now, I'm expecting the CPH to find winds around about 75, 80 knot area. I mean, that's what it's probably about right now. Looks like appearance-wise, looks a little bit. Well, it looks like one of those sheared cat ones typically find in the Atlantic. I mean, Hilda's still a pretty bit of a Hawaiian threat, and especially now the models have come down quite a bit. I mean, come down and shifted south, and I have this posing quite a bit of a threat, slowing down considerably. Even though the system continues to move north into the northwest of expected. CPH is insisting on the system for slowing down. I'm starting not to buy, given how close the system already is getting to the Hawaiian Islands. I think the system can easily be very near Hawaii in about 2 days. Possibly as a tropical storm if the system continues to hold together like it's been having. But if the system continues to fall apart, it will probably approach tropical level. It's looking less and less likely. I'm not sure if this how the circulation will interact with Hawaii. I mean, there's a chance it will get spit out either to the north or the south. It's just because we're going over 10,000-foot volcano. And in the past, when systems go near the Mauna Kea volcano, good things happen for a tropical storm. I think the CPH has been shifting ahead of track walks in north, probably too far north. Now it's over too far south because the GFS at the moment is really pretty far south, and they have a terrible clip. They're initializing this as like a 984 tropical storm, which they're not supposed to do when they have aircraft that are supposed to, which is odd because the aircraft that is supposedly inserted into the computer models, into the NCEP Global Forecast Systems or GFS model. Well, I'm expecting this to kind of continue on a northwesterly track and slow down somewhat, not as much, and then make landfall as either, or at least come close to doing so as probably a low-end tropical storm near Hawaii. Now, in addition to Hilda, I mean, the rain threat for Hilda is going to be very heavy rains and high winds with the buildings on Hawaii aren't that good, so they can shake at 25-30 knot winds, and with them being enhanced by the mountainous terrain. I mean, the SFMR flight level ratio, since the storm's tilted, isn't that high, so that may reduce some of the wind damage a little bit. This may reduce some of the wind damage a little bit, but there'll still be some higher than surface winds on some of the Hawaiian Islands. And obviously, depending on how fast the storm moves, I think flooding could be an issue. With the European now showing around 15 inches of rain. This part of the world, which I mean, obviously, and the European doesn't have a very good grasp on the Hawaiian Islands. They probably tend to underestimate rainfall because the mountainous terrain is going to enhance rainfall. And occasionally, you can see some of the world's highest totals, rainfall totals are found here. I mean, not as high as you see on the Reunion, where you see world record rainfall sets. That holds some of the highest rainfall totals from tropical cyclones. It's not going to be that high, but I mean, there have been systems in the past that are giving between 20 and 30 inches of rain near Hawaii, and I don't think to expect 15 inches of rain at all is far-fetched, and that can have produced life-threatening flash floods and mudslides on the Big Island, even Maui. In fact, if north, this can possibly be a little bit of a threat to Oahu and those northern islands. And now, in addition, there's inverse magnitude E. I mean, magnitude is pretty much drop. It's already give us about a 10% chance. It's starting to become a little better organized and starting to see some micro-bearing features form. But I still think this is probably a long shot to become a tropical depression, but I might give it a try, who knows. Oh, yeah. Here was a microwave pass of Hilda. You want the sequence. Yeah, it's pretty much open, which is decent for a weakening Cat 1. And then this is the note. I know this is the no gap small, but the agency is now starting to monitor a system that the no gap small is particularly bullish on. And then the no gap small is particularly bullish on developing another tropical cyclone off the west coast of Mexico. The agency is currently giving the system a 30% chance of development in 5 days and a 0% chance of development within 2 days. It's something I would definitely have to watch. Watches, person will probably develop either like later this week or over the weekend. This could be an extra, assuming either this will probably Ignacio or if 93 email accuracy develops some mana. You can see this no gap zone is very bullish. This no gap zone goes to 120 hours is actually decently bullish on this too. And I mean, given the El Nino base day, I think conditions for a while, even though MGO is practically non-existent at this point in time, we're not getting too good. We're still getting some, but not too many compared to the Kuba Kelvin waves. So I think occasionally the MGO will be able to revive itself over the Pacific regions only. Aside from that, since all the upward motion is being dominated by the El Nino, which is favoring all the upward motion across the eastern, western Pacific, and central western Pacific basins, and obviously decreasing the upward motion from a very, very hostile Atlantic, I think it's likely that we are going to see continued activity at a decent pace. Probably at this point, since we've probably been in very similar mode to what 1997 was. 1997 to 1999, when push comes to shove, are going to be two very similar hurricane seasons. And now having reviewed that, and now seeing what how to put pieces have fall into place. But anyhow, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye. Bye.